welcome to our home. We just want to share some of the pieces that we have purchased from the gallery and share those with you. I'm thrilled to show you this piece that is in my front entryway here in my home. This is The Greatest Game Ever Played. Francis Ouimet won the 1913 US Open. So here we have the Scot, the Englishman, and the caddy, Lowry, who are in the book, characters in the book and also in the movie. They were the main part of the story, but Francis Ouimet is the golfer who won the 1913 US Open and is portrayed on this bronze done by Philip Payne. This next piece is by photographer Kristen Cabrin. I think what really we love about this is how when you look at it, you see the path that you want to follow. It brings you to the saguaros, and the longer you look at this piece, the more saguaros that you see in the background. It's just very peaceful. In the gallery, we have some of Greg Albright's work, and this one, my husband and I fell in love with this. It's actually the first piece that we purchased and brought into our home. And the thing that I loved about it was the eye of this animal. And so we purchased it. I didn't know until after we purchased that it was the ghost horse. The artist told me that he had taken several shots of this horse, but he could never capture the spirit of the horse until one day he took a few more shots, was ready to give up, got back to his studio, and he had finally captured the spirit of the horse. Okay, here is a piece that was done by Philip Payne's father, Ken. This is called Where Legends Are Born, and you can see this is just a moment right before he's ready to let go of the arrow. It's an elegant piece, and it really captures just a moment in time. This is a second piece that we own done by Ken Payne. This one is mapping the frontier. And there's so much to see on this. As you can see, the surveyor, the horses out in the desert, and then on the back side is another one of the frontiersmen. But the detail on this is absolutely phenomenal. We love this piece. This was done by Philip Payne. What we love about this is it is called Knowing Where to Stand. This is Ansel Adams, and the important thing when you are a photographer is knowing just where to stand so you get the shot that you're looking for. Okay, one night I was at the casino, and just happened to be my lucky night. I did very well. Went out for lunch with Philip on Monday, told him about my luck, and he said, oh, there's a Chuck Jones piece in the gallery that you have to have. And so we went back to the gallery, and I'm like, yes, this was my night. You'll find at Antiquus Gallery we have a lot of pieces by Paige Bradley. She's a marvelous sculptor. This one we chose because we got to watch this piece being made. We had a special weekend. Paige flew in. She had a young girl who was her model, and she created this piece while we watched. It reminds me of my granddaughters in Chicago. They are always in this position. They're artsy, and they are always with pad and pen and doing the same thing. It's called Purple Shoes, and my 8-year-old granddaughter in Chicago, her favorite color is purple. These bookends were a gift from Philip to my husband and I when we celebrated our 50th wedding anniversary. And the bookends are called love letters. Because my husband was in Vietnam, and when he was there, we wrote letters back and forth to each other. We also have some pieces in our home that were done by artist photographer Dennis Doyle. This one we chose because of how he used the cedar wood in the background, which picks up all the colors of the saguaro cactus and of the colors in the clouds. Another thing about Dennis is that he creates his own frames. He's a woodworker, and so he makes all of his own frames. Okay, here's another piece that we have in our home that we absolutely love. This clock is done by Logan Peterson. I think we chose this clock because it has so many intricate pieces, the metallic colors that flow together. It just makes a perfect design. Well, thank you for coming and joining us in our home. We hope you've enjoyed some of the pieces that we have purchased in the gallery. Come join us at Anticus on the corner of Scottsdale Road in Maine. You'll see some great art, and we hope you come and celebrate with us. Thank you.